Greetings and salutations, this is Rick. I hope you're having a great day. You may recognise where I'm at. I'm at Damon's field and I'm the first one here. Not camping, just going to be meeting up with Damon. I might be buying an awning off him, so we're going to try it out because we're not entirely sure whether it's going to fit my van or not. So we thought we'd meet at the field. What a beautiful day. We thought what a perfect opportunity to get outside and catch up with Damon, because I haven't seen him since last year, so it'd be nice to catch up and it'd be good to see him, and hopefully we'll get some camping done hopefully quite soon. At the moment he's in the middle of doing Nina. Perhaps I should rephrase that. He's in the middle of rebuilding the interior to Nina, the ambulance camper. But yeah, so I'm just sat here just killing a bit of time. I literally just arrived and I forgot how nice and quiet this place is. All I can hear is a little birdie songs. Just a car coming into the car park. But oh, it's so nice. It's so nice to get out in this beautiful weather. On the rare occasions that we actually get blue sky and sunshine, it's just so nice to get out. Thanks for all the comments on the previous video, which was the virtual reality demo thing. Got some very interesting feedback, got lots of messages from people as well saying, you know, can I try various places? And I had one that really caught my eye, which was from Linda, and she said, can you go to the Geisha province or the Geisha district in this Kanizawa? I can't remember it off the top of my head. She wrote it down. So I will be doing another video at some point where I'm going to be wandering around the Geisha district in Kanizawa. I can't remember the name, but I'll put it here. It's something like Kanizawa, but it's not quite that. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That should be good. Now you may remember probably a couple of video logs back that I said that I had to give up the keto lifestyle temporarily until the gallbladder's removed because it was aggravating the gallbladder. But unfortunately I've been, for the last 6 weeks, I've been on normal food, eating, you know, sort of regular carbohydrate rich foods, and I've put loads of weight back on. I've literally probably about 10-11 pounds now I've put on in about 6 weeks. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to have another stab at trying to get back on keto, and I'm just going to adjust it so that the fats that I eat are not going to be aggravating the gallbladder. And I think I can do that with butter and with coconut fat. I think those are two, because I think it's something to do with the medium chain triglyceride type oils. I did some research and those two particular oils are not known to cause any gallbladder issues. So I'm going to have another go because this is ridiculous. And all the issues that I had before I was on keto the first time round, they've all come back again. You know, the IBS, the irritability, the brain fog, the weight gain. I've found that the keto is just perfect for me, so I'm sort of determined to go back on it again, and I'm going to be doing that this week. I tell you what though, my van is still covered in mud from the last LARP event. I actually cleaned it before I went to the LARP, and it's actually it's filthy again. So you can see where I got stuck in the mud with all the mud splats everywhere, and it's really dusty as well. So I'm going to have to clean it again, and but I am seriously thinking about getting a new van and doing a new van build, but I'm not going to do that until next year. I want to get this year out of the way. Too many things going on this year that are going to get in the way, but I'm hoping to sort of clear the decks a bit and possibly, quite possibly, probably go for a new van build next year. So I'm kind of starting to think ahead, mapping things out. I'm actually thinking of going for a bigger van, possibly a medium wheelbase Renault with a medium high roof. That's the sort of thing I'm thinking of, and I want to get, well, like I normally do, I buy sort of a 2 or 3, maybe a 4-year-old one that's got low mileage on it, and I'm hoping to do that again this year, or obviously next year. But one of the things that's I'm not entirely sure about, if you work in a garage like that services regular cars, what's the maximum size you can get on those like the standard ramps? I think they're 3.5 tons, aren't they? So could I get like a medium wheelbase, medium top Renault on one of those? Because the thing is, my garage is really good, and I've been going to them for years, and I really trust them, and I don't want to get a vehicle that's going to put me in a position where I can no longer go to them, because they've only got the standard 3.5 ton ramp things. I just heard the gate go, so I'm wondering if that might be Damon just arriving. He just messaged me, he said he's just getting some fuel and then he'll be here, and that was about 5 or 10 minutes ago, so that might be Damon. Now, I did do an astrophotography night a number of nights ago. I did make a video. It's a little bit boring. I'll put it up anyway, because I know some of you guys quite like it, just something to put on in the background, but it was a little bit dull, and the results, I basically wanted to look at Jupiter, and I did see Jupiter, but it wasn't good photographing weather. It was just it was a little bit hazy. It was too warm, and there was a lot of haze going on, and the pictures that I got weren't very well defined. In fact, they were quite fuzzy. But it was nice to get the telescope out again, and it was nice to actually see those planets. What I did, I actually took the camera off and I put the eyepiece into the telescope, and I actually looked at Jupiter with my own eyes, and that's always nice. And I think it's still up there at this time of night. If you look to the southeast, I do believe it is. If you look to the southeast, there's a really bright star. It's one of the first ones that comes out at night, and I think you'll find that's Jupiter. Yeah, I got a small awning for this van, but it's on a pole, and it was still a bit of a pain to put up, especially in the wind. And when I took it away to the last LARP event, it's not actually a very good fit on the side of this van either. And I think one of the reasons for that, if I step outside, is I've put the awning rail quite low. The awning rail's here basically so I can stand on the ground and reach it. But I think this new one that Damon's, I'm going to hopefully bath Damon, I think I'm going to need to get another awning rail and move it up to the top. But of course that does mean, because of the front here, I do lose a bit of length as well. I'm going to lose sort of that much length, so it might be a bit floppy. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see, but we're going to test fit this air awning today. Now, the reason I'm buying it off him is because it's an air awning, so there's no poles in it. It's actually all blown up. Here he is. Yeah, so it's all done with air. So anyway, I'll show you that possibly later. So, oh, you're shutting the gate. Okay. Right, I'm going to go and say hello to Damon, so I'll see you shortly. So, Damon's laid out his awning over there, and he wants to take a photograph of it. So he's gonna get his DJI. This is Damon.
With my baggy clothes.
When he got here, I said, "Where's the rest of you?" How much have you lost now?
3¼ stone.
3¼ stone. That's flipping amazing. Keto.
Help from you.
Yeah. Me? I didn't do anything. What? I just pointed you in the direction of keto, which I was talking about earlier. Actually, I'm going to go back to starting from next week. Well, probably the next few days. Can you see what you need to?
Yeah, just waiting for it to find his satellites.
Has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Yeah, that's where we are. I always get scared when I take off with my drone.
I won't disturb you. I'll stand over here and not distract you.
I'll read this. These are terms of
Terms of use. What a time! You got to sign the terms of use before it'll let you do any more.
I don't give you anywhere to sign it. Yes, come on.
Oh, what a stupid design. Definitely a good way to get a picture for eBay.
Yeah.
You just have the camera straight. Oh, I see. So that's the actual picture. Cool. That looks so good. People are going to ask you now, how did you take the picture?
Focus.
All that for a picture.
Done.
Perfect.
Now with the river behind.
Looking good.
Go round.
Oh, cool. Oh, let's have a picture off here for me. That looks really good. I can show you the awning as well. We've put the awning up and it's fine. It's sort of, yeah. Basically, the awning sort of needs to do that. Needs to go up higher at the top and needs to come in at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is order a new awning rail, and I'll put one along the, I can't see the screen, but I'll put one along the top as well, so that'll get the roof up higher, and then I should get a much more snug fit, because at the moment I've got a bit of a floppy fit here, but if that goes up by, well, that height there, that should be a better fit. But it's nice inside. Got doorways at either end. You've got the main window here, and I think this is a door as well. But the wonderful thing about this is it literally took about, I don't know, 8 minutes to put up, and this is a big blow up tube. So you literally just open the thing out, put it straight into the awning rail, and then you just get the air pump, and you pump it up and it becomes this. And put a few pegs down and didn't even break a sweat, and that's the key thing for me. Every awning I've had so far has been an ordeal to put up. Even the smaller one, you still end up sort of costing you at least 30-40 minutes, and you end up breaking a sweat and getting all hot and bothered while you put it up. This was the simplest thing in the world, so I've bought it. So I now have 3 awnings. So I'm going to start getting rid of some. Actually no, I got rid of one, didn't I?
You give me one to sell for the rescue, remember?
That's right, yeah. I got the really big one in case we all go away, because that's obviously a really big awning, and we can work with that if there's lots of us to put it up. But this would be fine if I'm on my own, which would be at the next LARP event, which is 4 weeks' time. Although I must admit, I still haven't got my LARP mojo back yet. I'm still, I don't know if it's because of the brain fog or whatever, but I'm struggling to recover from that one. Mind you, I don't think the mud and the bad weather helped.
No, this would have been nice. Mind you, you get hot in your costumes.
They say it's extremes. One minute it's like horrible, wet and muddy, and then next time it's too hot. So got it down now, but I shall no doubt be using that at the next event, whenever that is. So that'll be good.
As soon as Nina's done, hopefully we can get it down here.
Yeah, that'd be great. Looking forward to Nina. Let me know if you need help or brainstorm ideas or whatever. I love doing that sort of thing.
I'm still undecided exactly what I'm going to do.
We're talking about a loft bed, aren't you?
Yeah, have a bit of a garage underneath. After seeing Dan's new one, which is quite high up, I think that's a good idea.
I love the idea of a fixed bed. Because when you have to make your bed up at night, you just get all hot and sweaty, and then you just can't get to sleep, and it's horrible. But just to have a bed you can just roll straight into, that'd be brilliant.
It's nice to have a bed, and you can get out, sit at a chair, have a cup of coffee, and then go back to bed again if you want.
Yeah. I've always made, whenever I design a bed, I've always made it such that I can always get up in the night, use a loo, or make a cup of tea, without having to put the bed away or move any furniture around. But a loft bed with a garage underneath, it means your storage isn't an issue. You can have some really cool storage, and I mean, I could probably do it, but I probably need a smaller kitchen unit. But you don't have to have a massive kitchen unit, do
No.
you? But obviously,
even with those long ones we got, because mine's the same as yours, you can still do it just to the side. Well, it's like I did the kitchen in Nina. That was exactly the right width, you know. For
actually, saying that, because most of the kitchen unit is storage for stuff underneath. But if you've got a garage, like a garage, you could have a whole area for your kitchen storage, and then if you obviously have your sink unit, but then if you want extra like work surface, you can have fold-up tables. And the old grey matter's been working. We've been thinking about this and coming up with these ideas. Anyway, I think we're going to head off home, so I'm going to sign off for this video. So yes, thanks Damon for the thing, the awning.
the chat
and the chat and play with the radio controlled cars and stuff. Didn't film that. But yeah, and just a chance to be outside and enjoy this beautiful sunshine. So there we go. Okay, that's it from me for this video log. I'm from Damon, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.